Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My voice just went out and it probably will during the video, but enjoy some nail content with some simple prep and application. Using the sanding band to push back the cuticle has given me a precise surface to work with. With the sanding band, when there is excess cuticle that's dead, it pushes it right upward where you'll be able to see it, and you won't want to leave it on the skin. More than often, if the cuticles are fine and don't need to be cleaned, the sanding band won't remove anything but the dead cuticle that's on the nail. It won't do anything to the skin at all. I use my nippers to then cut the cuticles. I do prefer to go on both sides. You can't cut the cuticles just in one direction. You just won't get as clean of a cut. I must admit, I've created a bad habit of putting acetone in my brush, which isn't great for its longevity, but great for the setting time on my end. For the application, it's important that you allow each bead to melt into the nail so that there's no lifting throughout time and that it just glides off the nail as it grows. Keeping in mind what your goal is with the nails will help you better strategize your application, whether it's applying too much acrylic or not applying enough. Same goes to say for the free edge, it's important that we keep it intact, that we keep the shape of the nail tips so that the nail is not going to cause us more effort in the end. You'll see that I look at the nails from different sides to see if I'm missing placement anywhere. More than often, by the time I get to the left hand, I'm ready to finish up application. You'll see that I go ahead and I start doing a one bead method, and with this method, what I basically try to do is control the product and manipulate it to where I want it to be. As I mentioned, it's so important that we allow the product to melt properly. So I won't, if a product doesn't necessarily reach a certain area, I won't mind going back with another bead. Instead, I'll just use it to my advantage. If it's too dry, I won't try to budge and fight the product. That's not the case, and you'll see that here. Anytime I'm applying around the cuticle area, I prioritize the bead being wet so that, again, it melts into the cuticle, melts into the nails. Sorry, I keep saying that, but it's so true. That's what helps the nails last longer. There's not much sealing to do when it's already being sealed because it's wet. Okay, and that's why I keep saying it. Yeah. This is so relaxing to watch. hit a thumbs up if you agree, because wow. This is a prime example of what I mean by just controlling the product. The weed is a bit too wet to really work with, so I'm kind of just manipulating it to start building in apex before it gets drier and I'm able to really bring it down without taking too much product off the nail. I also mentioned wanting a wet bead around the cuticle area. By no means do you want it to be too wet where it overflows, but you don't want your bead to be too dry as well where you can't really blend it and you can't seal the cuticle. Quick snippet of someone showing one of their hands that are completed. The shape truly brings everything together. Really, sometimes it depends where I start the filing process. Sometimes at the cuticle, sometimes at the free edge. Really depends on how much product I need to get off. Regardless, my structured goal or my goal for how I want the nails to sit is all in mind, and I just have to bring that vision to life with this last step. And that's pretty much all I do. This part is basically your filing, which is why it's so critical for you to also not over apply, to not make your filing time a lot more. Be mindful that sometimes the overall picture comes together more when you are filing and not just with application, so don't be too harsh on yourself about application. Don't be shy, get in there, girl. Flip the hand, flip the client if you need to perfect your craft. I finished my filing with my e-file on the sides before going in with my hand file. To finish off the set, we did some black Frenchies, and that was it, guys. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Who can guess the top coat that I'm using? It's like the most glossiest top coat, most runniest top coat, best applicating top coat. I don't even know how I feel about this top coat. I'm excited to keep trying it. Let me know what y'all think it is though in the comments.